And we're live as soon
No,
as
go ahead.
somebody actually turn their head the other direction. But don't be afraid to, ignore everything else that everybody else is saying. So,
Okay.
welcome to the Zac Yak Pack, the Jaggers Jugs Palooza. I'm
What'd
your
he say?
host, Zach. And with us, we have the other wannabe
Zach.
host with his Western
You told me not to pay
hat.
attention to you, so you know.
Right. Make sure to use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. Follow us on the Facebook at the Jaggers Jugs Palooza. You can follow me on the Instagram at MPJags. You can follow the others at
Don't forget we have our official merchandise at cafepress.com/JaggersJuxtaPalooza. We have multiple items up. You go ahead and name it. You can probably find it with whatever our gear is. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so that way you know when we're going live. That wasn't too bad for a little bit of a break.
Echo? Is it you?
It might be.
You?
I don't know.
I just muted him for a second, so it might be you.
It might be.
See something. Yeah, it's you. You're all that background nonsense.
Oh my! Hold on. There you go.
Also, while we're waiting on it, yes, for now. Don't forget to use that hashtag Don't Be a Swan as well.
Oh, what?
Yes, don't be a swan. No matter what you do in life, never be a swan.
Oh, so it's probably okay to be a Nick then. As long as you're not a swan.
Right.
What the hell is going on above me? Children. That's all I can say. Anyhow.
I'm in the same boat. I'm in the absolute exact same boat right now.
Children.
Yeah. Yeah, the exact same boat.
Have children, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Boy, did we get lied to.
Who told you that? Who told you it would be fun to have kids?
I'm just saying.
Who told you this?
I'm just saying. It's a hell of a lie. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's worth it. Other times it's like, really? This is one of those really types of nights. But he disappeared. Anyhow. Must
Does that
be
happen
yelling
quite often?
Well, you know.
As you see, I'm mobile.
And there he goes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm still down here in my dungeon. So, the basement.
When are you going to turn it into an office? When are you going to move into like an office setup?
Well, you know what? It's not too far from an office setup in a way. I got my tax paperwork sitting over there on the table here. And you got the ashtray here, soda there, and the computer in front of me.
No, we still
crap concrete wall with a sewage pipe behind me.
Right, you could do a drop cloth behind it or something. Like if we get you set up like the way it will eventually have here, where the webcam's back farther, so I can look like I'm sitting at a desk, because I'm gonna have it set up where my wife can handle all the nonsense, like the scrolling and the names and moving people around, and be able to sit back behind the webcam and actually like see more of me, like like a show. Once we get like things fixed around the house that need fixed, like my wife's getting a new computer.
Oh yeah, your screen's pretty bad. That's for sure.
Well, my phone screen's just as bad, but not as bad. Phone screen's literally cracked, whereas like her laptop, it's the inside of the screen.
Oh, looking for something I can throw up there as a drop cloth just to appease you.
No, not right now. No, what I'm saying is inside that you've got the one little office room in your basement that you should.
Oh, that's the arms room. I don't know. Does it work?
I got nothing.
It's not green. It
Got
doesn't
nothing.
work.
Damn it. Let me find something that's green.
God,
This jacked up.
this show is already gone to shit.
Yeah,
It
but
went
when
to
you go
shit
back
when we
and edit
logged
it, because
in.
when you
Yeah,
go back
this-
and edit
this-
it, because he's got a green
this-
screen, you can put whatever
No, we
you want
don't.
on
We
it.
don't. We don't
Yeah,
edit
that's
anything.
That won't work either.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I'm sick of you wandering around like this is not a show. This is literally just like nonsense.
Does that work?
It's better looking than you.
Giant flash panda. I don't even know why that's down here. Anyhow, oh, sorry. I'm not being a dick. I'm trying to contribute. I can't find anything green though. Oh shit. Yeah, pineapple bulbs.
Right. So that's the nice thing about this. That's at like a thumb click away using my phone for this. All I have to do is tap. It's actually kind of nice. The downside is all the rest of the nonsense that I'm not capable of doing, or having to wear the the bullshit Blue Parrot headset because my earbuds that work amazing went through the washer and dryer. My AirPod Pros went through the washer and dryer.
How? How did you do that one?
I did a show, right? Set them in my pocket, and then they went through the washer and dryer. The last show we
Nice.
did was the last time my AirPods worked.
So, like a month?
Yeah, kind of. Almost
Wow.
a month.
Wow. Kind of surprised. The IRS is actually moving really quick on stuff.
Mine's already been accepted.
Yeah, mine's been accepted, and they're already gave me a date.
Oh, did they?
Yes,
When did you file yours?
last Saturday.
Oh, I did mine like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, I mean, like it's going to be less than 10 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
I think I'm still waiting on mine.
I mean, I'm
You
trying
know
to
what,
figure out how the IRS is actually working so quickly right now. I mean, it's really freaking weird that all of a sudden the IRS is actually
well,
getting shit done.
like my first, we've got a few goals to do here with tax return, right? Being real smart
Yeah.
with our tax return usage, right? First of all is we're getting a lizard. All right, we're getting another lizard. Oh,
So
no,
your wife's
because
putting
you
you
gotta
in a
look.
tag?
Look above my wife's chair. See what you don't see anymore?
Oh,
bird?
Yeah. It apparently choked on something like a seed or something, and it would. So we don't have a bird anymore.
Just wait
Yeah,
until your
literally-
neighbor starts feeding them into spray and catch one.
Yeah, well, see, the problem is my wife left, and the bird was literally fine, eating, dancing in the water, being a little annoying bastard. And comes home after dropping my daughter off at school, and right, okay,
Now he's sidetracked.
but you had to make 2 trips though. Yeah, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah, she comes back, and it was laying on the bottom of the cage.
Huh.
Literally was fine. 35 minutes later, not fine.
What, your little biting operation, you wound up hitting a pocket of gas or something?
No, I don't believe in magic money.
I was wondering which way you would go with that one. That works. That works.
Yeah. Everybody's been trying to get me on this Bitcoin thing, and I was like, I don't know. I don't believe in magic money. There's more ways to track Bitcoin than there is cash. I'm just saying.
Oh my, I gotta agree with you on that one.
That's why everything's through the bank. Why do you think they want you to
Yeah,
have
and
your brain
now
for
and now
everything?
any transaction over $600, that type of deal too. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. So I mean, no matter which way you swing it. So yeah. So we're getting a different lizard or another lizard tank, right? It's not going to cost us all that much. We got a lot of stuff we already need for it. And then and then one of the things we're doing, my daughter's tuition for school. That seems
Yeah.
fairly important. At least a large
Yeah.
percentage of it, right? And then we're getting this shit fixed.
What's this shit?
My teeth, they're getting fixed.
Oh, there you go. We can
Yeah.
do half the work for you very quickly and easily.
No,
No?
no, I
Oh,
don't
come
want to look like
on.
I don't want to look like the one below us.
You
Yeah,
don't
nobody wants to look like this.
you don't want me to break out the grinder and all that stuff?
No, just look down. Just look down. He literally smiled. There's like no front upper grill whatsoever.
Awesome.
That's what happens when you're Nick.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not gonna go there.
It's what
Shit
happens
happened.
when you're a Nick. He wasn't a Schwan. He was a Nick. He got his teeth knocked out. He should have kept his mouth shut. Actually, no. Like mine, as we've discussed in many a show, this a lot of this is Army not fixing it,
Yeah.
and then now I've actually got real dental insurance, so hope they'll pay part of getting it fixed. Which realistically, most of it is going to be hose. We I don't know I don't know who the daily hose is,
Yeah.
and
I don't either.
I don't know what a Cornwall it is. Is it they talking teeth?
What?
I'm not sure who you General Cornwallis.
You don't know who General Cornwallis is?
I don't know what it has to do with what we're discussing.
I don't either. I wasn't paying attention.
He told us not to, so you're doing exactly what he asked you to do.
Yeah. So, needless to say, welcome to the Zac Yak Pack. Though we have no idea who you are. Nicely played. The guitar solos, I guess. You need to wear a bib
I think he's talking to himself.
for safety.
For safety. Oh, I think they're talking about me fixing your teeth.
About what?
You need to wear a bib for safety whenever I go and take the grinder to your teeth. We'll make them all sharp and pointy and jagged. What's left of them?
The big problem is what we'll throw out there again. There's a delay on both ends between you seeing we get yours as soon as you send them and everything else. So
Then you can really freak out people, and smile, and then you got all these sharp, jagged teeth. That'd be pretty cool,
Right.
actually.
But yeah, no, seriously, though, I'll finally get. I mean, most of my molars have cracked away because the lack of proper nutrition and everything else while living out at the cop caused the enamel to weaken in my teeth, which caused them to start cracking out.
And then things get stuck in between them.
Yeah.
Like popcorn.
Right.
And then breaks them even more.
What the hell is going on upstairs? It's like they're all arguing.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're having a wrestle fest up there.
Ooh. I don't know what one of them just said, but Mama just cracked down and said, if blah, 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 you ain't going to go tomorrow. I don't know what the heck she's talking about. I didn't realize we were going anywhere tomorrow.
You know what I hear?
What?
I hear plans getting made.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I didn't know we were going anywhere tomorrow. I know she had to go to the store, but that's it.
Now you know you're driving somewhere tomorrow. Congratulations.
Yeah, now I do. She might be talking about roller skating in the evening. I don't know. Kids seem to like to do that on Sunday evenings. Kind of nice to have the roller skating rink back up and running again, not too far away to where they can do that. No, I do not get on skates.
We got a roller skating rink just up the road and next town over, and I got yelled at by the owner. I guess when at the time she was like 2 years old. My 2-year-old daughter wants to skate, and I have to literally pick her up so that she can actually be able to move. I'm not allowed to do that. Her little legs got tired. I'm not allowed to pick her up.
It's actually pretty cool. They got they do like a free lesson thing too, like 1 hour prior to when they open up. And you know, for Kinley, for the little kids and all, and people still learning how to skate and everything, which I'd probably be one of these idiots if I decided to put on skates. But, and I say idiots because an adult using this thing, but they made like little roller walkers. Okay.
Yeah,
like roller skate walkers out of PVC pipe. It's pretty cool.
No, yeah, cool. I've seen them. But yeah, the point being though, yeah, that and the guy, look, I'm sorry, if you run a business and you post stuff up on Facebook, it should at least look like you're somewhat proficient in the English language. If it's on your actual
grammar
site,
make your brain explode.
Yeah.
Well, our brains will probably be that way by the end of this one, so you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure where all that. I think we lost our one viewer in the comment section here, and I don't understand where any of that was going. But have you noticed yet, though, other Zach, that the Nick below us, you know that like the screaming man or whatever painting thing, like the long phase. Yeah, look down.
Okay. It works.
I know.
We got Scream in the flesh.
No, it just looks like yeah, that looked more like Macaulay Culkin there. I don't recommend doing it again. Unless Michael Jackson's nearby.
No, I'm pretty sure he's still dead.
I don't know. That was pretty convenient how that all went down. I'm just saying.
What? I missed something.
Michael Jackson, how that whole thing went down. I don't know. Is he really gone? Or did he go off?
Just like his Elvis Presley really gone.
No. Or did he go off?
No, Elvis just went home. I've seen Men in Black.
Here's my thing though. Like, technically, Michael Jackson bought Neverland, or has Neverland Ranch, or did. Did he actually go off with Peter Pan to go live with the Lost Boys?
Oh my God.
Because technically that was supposed to be like potentially, but one of the theories on that is they were all dead anyways. No, out of all seriousness, that like the Lost Boys and everything in Neverland was upon dying.
Yeah.
So I was, whatever. Fuck you.
Oh, there's the first fuck you for the night. Let's see.
Not even 20 minutes in, and what I'm going to say is, make sure to use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. You can follow us on the Facebook, Jaggers Juxpalooza. You can follow me on the Instagram, MPJags. You can follow the other Zac at.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget we have official merchandise at cafepress.com/Jaggers Juxpalooza.
Make sure to like this video if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, you should be. Hit that notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos and leave comments down below. We also have
Didn't I just say that a minute ago?
Doesn't matter. It's called plugging it. I plug it better than you do. Just saying.
Oh. Oh, and you can leave comments even after the show, and if we get a chance, we'll go back to them in the next one. Forgot that one.
See, no, I was leaving it open for you. I have a cricket tank now. We actually have crickets living longer.
Oh yeah,
Why would you willingly put crickets in your house?
lizards.
For feeding.
He didn't
lizards.
tell you he's a reptilian.
Take that, Nick.
I try everything to keep the crickets out of the house. I don't want to listen to them chirp all night.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he's a reptilian. He needs his midnight snack.
You don't hear them actually, but no. Yeah, we actually, because we have the lizards, we need to have crickets to feed the lizards. Well, now that we have this glass tank for them, we actually they're living way longer. It's quite bigger. Instead of the little plastic carrier we've probably got like 120 crickets in there, and yeah, they're lasting for a change. Instead of like come the end of the month or the end of the week, like you're like, oh, out of those 100 crickets, at least 30 of them are dead.
How many of them do you wind up feeding that lizard every day?
He eats roughly about 5 a day, give or take. He's got some that are just running around loose in his tank, so like you add to it every once in a while. Every day you add a couple, but you just judge how many you still see running around the tank.
So why don't you just dump them all in and let it go hog wild?
Because they'll kill the lizard.
He'll overeat.
Yeah. No, actually, it's not really a problem of overeating. It's a problem if you have too many crickets in there. They'll start attacking the lizard because they're the population's heavier, and then he just looks like food. Because crickets will eat everything.
So they're like the goats of the insect world?
Yeah, I'd say so.
How did we wind up going to goats?
You're the one that brought up goats.
What the hell? I know. I'm like trying to figure out how the hell those dots connected there.
Apparently, I'm getting an upright deep freezer.
I need one.
I gotta find room for it, which means I can get I should be able to get half a cow this fall and throw in the freezer.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? My wife doesn't eat Angus beef. She just doesn't like the taste of it, right? Because there is a difference in flavor. Guess what? Almost everything carried around here happens to be
Angus.
What?
Guess what? My uncle doesn't get
Angus.
usually.
He has Holsteins.
Guess what? He? Yeah, or depending on pricing. I mean, he's had, but it just depends. I mean, you're not getting your Texas Longhorn,
Yeah.
You need something with a little bit thicker of a coat, a little more durable for the northern weather. But yeah, so I should be hopefully be able to, as long as things line up. Speaking of tax return, part of it going to putting in half cow.
Yeah.
Which means that most of it's just going in a bank so I can collect interest.
Start next weekend, I should be able to start buying fence supplies and stuff like that.
Oh?
Yes. Hopefully, fence posts. Big fence posts and an auger.
I have an auger. I don't have to borrow. Oh, hey, in March, just so you know, Nick of this show, because you're not of the Nick and Zach show, which is not seen hide nor tail in like a year and a half. So that thus the don't be a Nick phrase, right? Because it comes from another show that this show stemmed out of, right? In March, I need you to come let my dogs out and feed the lizard.
Oh,
he ran away just in time. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Son of a bitch! I don't know. I was going to say something, and all of a sudden he leaves. That little asshole.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Hey, I need you to do something for me. Hold on. Let's try something here. Hey, other Zach, when you come out here, I need you to help me take an. Oh no, you're still here. Okay, so I wasn't sure how that worked. Oh yes, yeah, right. If he hops into the green room, let me know if you see him in the green room. I
It
see
won't
this
show
stuff,
me
right?
that. It's on your end.
Oh, won't it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it won't show me
Well,
that.
needless to say, yeah. So, yeah, I have an auger.
Yeah, I'm going to go out to Harbor Freight and get one.
I looked there originally and they didn't have in stock, if I remember right. I think we had to go to Menards to get.
Yeah, it's like about $50-$60 cheaper than everywhere else to get one from them. And as often as I'm going to use it, why spend the
Right.
extra money?
Make sure to get one that can use because like my auger it uses what is that, the 50-to-1 or whatever.
Yeah, 2-stroke fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's 30-to-1, 40-to-1, 50-to-1.
Yep.
Yeah, I literally made sure that when I got a weed whacker, which my father-in-law bought me, right? That was my birthday present, I guess. I was like, oh, you didn't have to do this. I really appreciate it, but the literally made sure to get me one that uses the same fuel, so I only have to keep one extra fuel around.
Yeah, that way you don't
Because
have to mix
it is
two
easier to
separate
just
2-strokes.
yeah, and I'm just when I just got the little jug can with the handle on top of it, and you know what, it lasted every fence post I put in, and I've still got for running my weed whacker.
Yeah, I'm going to actually at some point tomorrow. I'm actually going to break out the big tape that I got and double check what my measurements were because I can't remember where I wrote them down at. So got to retake all measurements again.
On what?
Those spots of where the fence is actually going to go,
Oh,
closing it off. That's all. I got to remeasure all of that.
I just get text message. My phone died. I've got it plugged in. Going to take the dogs out. Convenient. Convenient. And as my wife says,
Isn't that
don't
what
be
you
an
were going to
idiot.
ask him about? Dogs? You're going to ask him about dogs, and
Yeah, to
ironically, he's
watch
letting dogs
to
out.
let my dogs out. Yeah, to let my dogs out when I come out to visit you.
Ow. So
My wife said that she's buying a pallet of live pineapple plants to throw at you. She's sick of throwing just the pineapple. She's throwing the whole tree now.
wonderful.
But the tree? Yeah. Yeah, we did find a
Now the
pineapple
only
tree at Myers. We almost bought a pineapple tree.
how big do they even get though? I mean that's
I
not something
don't
you can
know.
leave outside of your area.
You're on your computer. Bring it up. How big they actually get?
Because I mean that's not something that you
She's
guys
looking it
would
up.
be
She's
able to
looking it
leave
up.
outside.
She's looking it up. You're fine.
I'm working on
No,
it too. Oh, they don't seem to get that big. It is something you could have inside. Hold on a minute. Huh. Here we go. It's actually more like a bush. Yeah, it is something that you could literally keep inside.
nice.
How long does it take? 2 and 3 years before it matures to produce fruit.
I wonder what kind of lizards climb on pineapple trees. Because then I could hide lizards in the pineapple trees. I bring you pineapple trees, and then you could have lizards loose in your house.
Yeah, sure. That'd keep the dog occupied trying to get the lizards.
You've never lived in Texas. We had the green freaking lizards climbing all over the fucking walls. Like gecko things. What the fuck is that? And how do I get one? How big does that thing get?
What?
What's it called? A green basilisk lizard. It's like a fucking lizard version of the snake from Harry Potter.
You know what you ought to do?
We found a lizard. One lizard that's actually really cool looking, but it's like $1,035. Guess what we're not doing?
You know what we ought to do? We ought to try and get one of those big mean lizards from Afghanistan.
It's like a damn fucking Komodo wannabe.
Yeah, worse than that, I think. They were mean. They'd whip you with the tail.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
How big?
Imagine if we brought some of those crows back and trained them.
Do what? 19? 90? How big is 90 centimeters? 3 feet?
Huh?
It gets 3 feet long. This stupid basilisk lizard gets like 3 feet long.
You would have to give it a room.
Yeah. 90 centimeters.
It would need a room. Not a cage, a room. Imagine if you trained it to use a litter box.
Right?
You're thinking about this way too hard.
I gotta add on to my house for this thing.
Not necessarily.
This lizard's almost as long as my daughter is tall.
In the summertime, you can let it be viewed on cameras by the neighbor.
Don't put your fingers on that. It's a tape measure. It'll cut you. Don't. I know. Too little? Oh, God. But yeah, it's called a green basilisk lizard. Yeah. And it lives in pineapple trees.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she looked up. What kind of lizard freaking lives in pineapple trees? And it's called a basilisk. Like a fucking snake from Harry Potter.
Yeah. So what would you name it, Harry?
I don't know. Good question.
Voldemort?
Right? So, the Daily Hose. I don't understand that one from earlier. My name is Joe Pizza Smith.
We catch some weird ones, don't we?
We do. We do catch weird ones. That's not what the TV said. But, oh, yeah. Yeah, we do get some weird ones.
I'm trying to research that right now to figure it out.
What, the green basilisk lizard?
No, the Daily Hose.
Oh.
Like, literally nothing's even popping up.
He's trying to see if he could find anything on this person. My wife said she already tried to.
Yeah, nothing coming up, huh?
That's what she said.
Weird.
Because I'm using my phone, she can't hear you. Because she's got her volume turned down enough, so she doesn't know when you're talking to her. She's just over here flipping you off randomly
Okay.
and throwing
Like that bothers
pineapples.
me.
But yeah, so I do have a few questions for you though.
Yes.
Important questions. One of
Okay.
them, what the fuck is the point of a gas station that lets you swipe your card at the pump, but you can't use your card inside?
That's a good question.
Granted, their system crashed, but there's only so many times I can accept your system crashed.
Yeah, and McDonald's the other night, we can't take any cash because the drawer literally broke. The drawer literally broke to where it wouldn't open. So card only.
I can accept that.
Yeah.
I can accept that. Not accepting cash in a cashless society. We are mostly cashless.
Almost, yeah.
Other than our scratch off tickets.
Anything lottery, they'd prefer cash. I mean, like, yeah, you can get the Mega Millions or the Powerball now, but you have to use your actual bank card. So that way it's
Right.
the same as cash.
Right.
In a way.
Yeah. Yeah. So, needless to say, I was a little irritated. I was like, fuck. I literally had to go to another gas station. Then I go to and then today I go to get gas in my wife's car. I shit you not. I go to go to type in my phone number for my discount, right? Whatever your rewards, whatever.
Yeah.
And it accepts it, and then it lets me put it in and everything, and then it goes not available at this whatever.
Yeah, not available at this time. Yeah.
Yeah. But then you look. No, it gets even better. You look at the pump, and it's written. I didn't think anything of it. Use rewards inside. You have to go inside to get your rewards for
Throw it on
your
your
cents
phone.
off your gas. Yeah. I'm not
See,
walking
that's
inside.
that's really weird. That's really weird having to do that.
Yeah, I just want to go back in that gas station.
Yeah. So
it's on every pump too.
It's literally one of those things where, like, I mean, I got a rewards card for the one here, and you can swipe it, or it's got a little barcode reader on the pump. But it has happened to me before there where that system was down and not able to use the rewards.
Yeah.
Which is not cool, especially with the prices of fuel around here anymore.
Look, when it costs over $30 to fill my wife's car, there's an issue.
Well, you look here, and the cheapest diesel fuel price here in town right now is still over $4 a gallon.
I put only $11 or 11 gallons in. 11 gallons cost me over $30.
Yeah. It cost me damn near $120 to fill up now.
Truck, $74 to fill it.
Yeah, 120 for me here.
Well, I'm just saying. But you've seen we've got a lower fuel price than you have out there.
Yeah.
So when you're looking and seeing that, and that's what I told my wife. Yeah, we just got a pay raise, but it's like it doesn't matter.
No, basically your pay raise just matched inflation. That's it.
Not even.
So I mean, it's like
that's the worst part. It didn't even match inflation because we switched insurance companies at the beginning of the year too. So that racked everything up too.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah,
Times are
insurance
getting
is
tougher.
yeah, oh, yeah.
Definitely getting tougher. It's
Yeah.
a little bit scary in a way. A little bit scary, just because who knows where this trade's going to stop at.
Platform 9 3/4.
So stop just before we hit the perfect 10.
Right.
Oh, with your Basilisk, Lizard, and Harry and Voldemort. You got to
Yes.
get a pair of them if you get them.
I don't know we'll actually get one. We don't have any place to house it. We'll have to wait till the kids move out. Kids move out, then we'll get a basilisk lizard. Actually, the kids move out. My wife will probably get one of the giant green freaking chameleons. She'll be like, "That yeah, too bad you don't have a room to come visit anymore. That's the lizard's room.
Yeah.
Have fucking trees and shit in there."
Oh, you need somewhere to stay? Okay, in with the lizard you go.
Yeah, you get to sleep with the lizards.
Why is it that I can actually picture in the future when the kids are gone, you're going to have like an alligator park?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna hang the netting on the ceiling, like the rope netting stuff. That way, it can climb the ceiling and just drop down randomly on people.
Dude, I
I'm
just
gonna
thought
do
of
it to the
another
whole
way.
house.
I just thought of another way you can mess with people. Even I'm not saying for you to actually get any, but just to put the sign up. Caution, venomous snakes.
Actually, like your iguanas and stuff, or they'll kill people too just by biting them.
Yeah, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. Just to mess with your neighbor. Put up a
Well,
sign that says caution,
oh,
venomous snakes.
speaking of, the neighbor all of a sudden magically has a sign on her door that we're like, the fuck's on her door? Yeah, it's smile, camera, and you, or whatever. Smile, you're on camera. It's like, lady, I've had a camera on this houses for like a while now. You're a little behind on times.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that's why I
it's saying
say
that.
get that sign, hang it up on that side. Better yet, the camper, put that sign on all four sides of the camper to where they think that's a snake house.
I'm just gonna put beware of
Dragon,
lizards. Yeah,
attack
attack
dragon.
lizards. I'm gonna get a Komodo dragon. I'm gonna walk it on a leash around the neighborhood. Let it shit in everybody's yards.
Get one of the big ass iguanas and walk it on a leash.
No, I want the Komodo, so it's slow, but it's just going. Like the true, like an actual Komodo dragon. Just start walking it. Be like, this is my dragon. I'm gonna write on it. I'm gonna sit on the damn thing and write it on a fucking saddle.
Nice. Then get a like Gila monster or whatever.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna get a fucking a chameleon, like a full size chameleon. I'm gonna set it on my shoulder while I'm riding my Komodo.
1 second, I am needed for just 1 second.
It's always for 1 second. That's what they all say. But while we wait, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Share this with your friends. Always use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. You can follow us on the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxpalooza. You can also follow me at MP Jags there on your Instagram. You can take in get your official merchandise from cafepress.com/the Jaggers Juxpalooza. Remember to spell Juxpalooza right, Juxtapplooza. There's also the nice, catchy "Don't Be a Swan," and make sure to throw plenty of pineapples at the other Zach in the chat.
Dumbass shit. Dumbass shit. I'm back.
I'm gonna write on the Komodo with a fucking chameleon sitting on my shoulder around the fucking damn neighborhood.
Oh my! I know because of the bacteria in a Komodo's mouth, you got to have a special permit with them too.
Oh yeah, the Komodos are freaking yeah.
They're deadly.
That's why I need to get one. My see, when we no longer have dogs in the house, we're gonna have Komodo dragons to cuddle with us. My wife will be, mother of dragons.
Oh man, what? So you're gonna have
She is
Komodo
blonde right
King
now too.
instead of Tiger King?
No. It's gonna be like Game of Thrones in my house. I'm gonna have my wife is blonde now, and she'll be mother of dragons. And we're gonna freaking just like start walking through fire. By that I mean I'm just setting random things on fire. And I'll throw fake eggs into it just to see if so people freak out. It's gonna be like Chris Angel mind freak. I'm gonna float all of you in the audience in your own homes, dude. Do you remember when Chris Angel did that?
No.
It would have been 2000. It would have been 2009. I had my apartment in Texas. Chris Angel did his thing where he was like, I'm pretty sure it was Chris Angel, and you're at home, and he was gonna make you float at home.
Did anybody?
Fucks with your head. I would say you think you are.
Okay.
It's one of those, you close your eyes, and he's going through this thing, and you will feel as though your feet have come off the ground.
I want to try it.
But it's all realistically, nothing's happening.
I want to try it.
Because you got to remember, he's an illusionist. Kind of like, what was it, David Blaine, who made the what was it, space shuttle disappear, and then made the audience disappear.
Huh.
I would have been in like third grade when that happened. I want to say it was in like second, third grade. I used to be a big fan of Harry Houdini, dude. It's like, so all these illusionists have always intrigued me.
Huh.
Because they went past the concept of I'm a magician and went to I'm an illusionist. Like there was more to it. It's like, it's not magic. I'm tricking the mind, like a true illusionist.
Yeah.
And when you stop and think about it, it's really fucking neat.
Some of this stuff is really interesting. I mean, like, a lot of different parts of it are sleight of hand. It's like that was just so smooth, you don't catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you see people always trying to do it on like TikTok or the Facebook, and I'm just like, eh. The guy who does all the puzzles, though, that's cool as shit.
Oh yeah, that dude that does all the puzzles, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he has people literally send him like $50,000 puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah.
First off, how do you have that much money for a puzzle? Well, why does it cost that much?
Because they're one of a kind. Someone vacuuming? Or is like
and the brush is set way too low.
Or is your dog dying? Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Like the puzzle things, some of them I'm like, I would never have guessed any of that. The other ones I'm looking like, okay, yeah, that one's going to be easy.
And, some of those puzzles where they come like with the app on the phone type thing, that's really freaking cool too.
Yeah. So our Walmart has the kits for the resin pouring thing, like the colored resin and whatnot. They've got little kits for it, so you can actually like cheaply for like $30 figure out how to do it before you start wasting money on the expensive version.
Oh, for like the countertop type stuff?
Yeah,
like the
yeah, like
epoxy
the resin
resins.
where like the epoxy kits where like you're pouring it into the notches and whatnot. Yeah, I'm debating, trying to figure out.
You know, I got the epoxy floor kit for redoing the floor down here. I just haven't had the opportunity, you know.
That's a different
Include like
epoxy
the
system though.
huh?
That's a different style epoxy system.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's a heavy sealer and
Really?
everything. Like
This
you got to use the
shaking the
acid
whole
that's in
house.
there.
Is the
Like you
couch
got to
touching?
literally,
Okay.
you got to
Apparently
literally.
my leg bouncing on its own just randomly, you don't even notice. Apparently the whole house is shaking.
Huh?
Yeah,
But like
nifty.
this epoxy floor stuff, you got an acid that comes in there that you got to mix up yourself. All the dry crystals, you know, and put it down and everything. And they say ventilation is very important. I'm kind of like, okay, how do you ventilate a
So when you do
basement?
okay, so when you would open that door and have a ventilation, and you'd need to wear a mask while you're doing it. But typically it's muriatic acid is what you use. I actually used to do decorative concrete floors. So it's
Yeah,
muriatic acid. You etch it with like your power washer system, right? So you actually have
yeah.
like the walk behind power washing system after you as you pour this acid down. So you scrub it in so it etches the concrete, and then what you do is you come in, you roll your a layer. It's not you don't paint it. That's the trick. It's actually
No,
dyed
you basically
concrete.
like spread it with a roller. You're not actually painting with it. You're spreading it.
So no, no, okay. So no, I'm saying what you do, you like for what I did, right? It's a dyed concrete, and you actually spray it, and you're spraying a layer of it, a thin layer, right? You spray it, and because it's concrete, right? It adheres inside all those little pores, and then what you come in and do, and you can place stencils, and you can put all sorts of designs. We did brick, so you have your first layer, and then you lay your stencil, and you'd spray over that, and then what you would do when you pull that stencil away, it would look like the grout, because that first layer was the grout, and the second layer was the brick adherence, and then you take and roll a um, uh, xylene based sealer on it. And with that xylene based sealer, you would take it in, like, if you changed your oil in your garage, the oil would just beat it, would never stain.
Yeah,
So like you'd actually spray that concrete on the dyed color.
yeah,
You don't roll it on. You actually have a sprayer.
yeah.
And
This
then like
stuff
if
here,
we'd spray
this
we
type of
like
epoxy,
if
this
we did
type of
if
epoxy
we
is the type where you basically dump out a little bit and spread it around with the roller.
right. Yeah, because it's an epoxy. But what we would do is we'd take like styrofoam. Like if somebody wanted to look like half their house was brick, even though it wasn't, like the lower half coming up and it was on the siding,
Yeah,
right? You'd take and to make that lip of it, you'd actually take styrofoam, put that styrofoam across, and it would harden like it was concrete after you sprayed it.
yeah.
It wouldn't crumble away or anything. A lot of prep work though. There's a lot of
Oh
prep
man,
work to
yes.
that job.
Any of that type stuff, it's all into prep work.
3 days, 3 days on site every time. That was it.
Hmm.
Because you had to acid wash one day, let dry. The next day, come in, spray, let that cure, and then come in and seal it the very next day. Rain, like bad weather, could destroy a whole job.
What's that?
I said bad weather could destroy a whole job.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't just let that stuff sit out at all. You gotta once you start, you gotta finish it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and so you're sitting there, and you actually have a drill with the little, paint mixer thing on it, like the little where it's got the spiral end, or the circle end and whatnot with the little blades on it, and that's what you're using on the drill to mix the concrete with the dye in the in 5-gallon buckets, and then you take the bucket and you pour it in the hopper.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what my I guess summer job was. That was $10 an hour back in 2005 after high school.
Yeah.
I was doing that. The downside, I was 1099, but I'd made more than enough money that it never negatively affected my taxes. But yeah, that was my summer job before going off to basic training.
Oh, that's not too bad though.
No, and you got to think back then, $10 an hour, dude. I was working in a restaurant making like $8 an hour back in the day. So, and that was because minimum wage went up. I was originally I was like seven something. So, it's like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll go work for $10 an hour.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, shoot, there was a trucking company here. They're still in existence, but my dad worked there too. He was in the office. And literally, one of the things I would do is go in on the weekend and reload stuff. He was taking care of some stuff in the office. So anyhow, the owner of that company, he would give me $100 for every trailer that I'd unload and palletize and reload these bales of sawdust that you would see in a bunny cage. That type of sawdust
Right?
bedding.
Yeah.
So it would be bulk floor loaded in these trailers, and I would offload it, and literally each bale having to grab it, set it down, whatever, and then palletizing it, so that way it could go back onto another trailer for it to go out and be delivered to stores. And I mean, it'd take me like 4 hours to do a single trailer, so I mean, it is what it is. But $100 for that ain't bad. Not
No.
as a teenager, that wasn't bad at all.
Hell, I got $20 for push mowing a fucking
Yep.
acre yard, 1 acre yard, $20. That was amazing. I got a Discman for that.
Yeah, I wound up mowing a couple yards too through the summer. Yep.
First,
Spring, summer, and
first,
autumn.
first CD I ever owned. What was that one? That one was I got two of them at the same time. One was I want to say that's when the Bon Jovi "It's My Life" came out album. Because that's
Okay.
from like it might have been that one, but yeah, it was definitely a John Bon Jovi CD and a Skywalker Sound uh, soundtrack for John Williams music. So it's all orchestra. Yeah, it's all orchestra music.
Yeah,
like
I want to
symphonic
say
orchestra. CD wise, we're talking CD. Third CD I ever owned. It was a gift. Weird Al Yankovic, "Running with Scissors."
Yes. I think I still have that disc around here somewhere. Yes.
I potentially do.
I'm pretty sure I do have it in one of the old, the cases, the bookcases that you used to stash your CDs in, the big giant one.
Yeah. So that actually came up in conversation with me and my wife earlier today. Was we were driving down the road and Pop Rocks, because I was changing channels like crazy because there's nothing good on. Some Blake Shelton's freaking newest song was on, and we changed that faster than we can fucking read it. Good artist, not a good song. Yeah, his older music's by far better than this newer stuff. But what was that? Bare Naked Ladies 1 week came on.
Yes.
And I started
since
telling
you
my
looked
wife.
At me.
Yeah, I told my wife I used to be able to do this. Like I used to be able to at speed know this song, and I can't anymore. And she's like, okay. I was like, yeah, but the reason I knew it was not because of them. It was because Weird Al Yankovic's polka, where he did the freaking his polka, and he did the 1 week chunk, and I knew a chunk of the song. That's how I picked up the majority of the song was Weird Al Yankovic's 1 week inside the polka on Running with Scissors.
Oh, That's interesting though. That, like both of us have that. Both of us bought that
Well,
CD or
I mean,
given it. You know,
song one was my this year Anakin guy. You know,
maybe Vader
make
one day later, but
now he's just a small fry.
now he's just a small fry.
He left his home and kissed his mama goodbye. Oh my God!
Dude,
Before
I'm
we
gonna
find a
be
way
a
to, yeah,
Jedi.
yeah. I mean, there was that. He was driving a truck, driving his big old truck.
Yeah, with his high heels
Uh,
on. Oh,
yeah. Um. It's all about the. Was it all about the Pentiums? Um.
I'm trying to think of some of the other ones on there. He had a lot of good ones on that album.
There was a lot of good ones on that album.
Oh, jeez. I'll never forget buying my first Linkin Park CD either. Hybrid Theory.
See, I didn't have a lot of that growing up. A lot of what I listened to was still more of your what now would be oldies, but your classic rock, your '80s hair metal.
Yeah.
That was a lot of what I listened to. Because
I
that's what we
wonder
had
where
around the
all my
house. That's what
dad's
I
old
grew up on.
tapes got to without all the old hair bands and all.
Uh, I still have a thing. Like I would go to the gym and work out to frickin' like Monster Ballad CD randomly mixed into my playlist, dude, because like that's the music I grew up on.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I would have a mix of freaking like '80s hair metal and go to the gym and be like, okay, but there's one that really gets my rage going. It definitely a like pre-combat freaking song, and that's Tom Sawyer by Rush.
Okay.
And literally that started because of the Fanboys movie. Like it wasn't in it. Like my first deployment, it wasn't a thing. It was like I want to say it was my second deployment. It was more of a thing. But yeah, Fanboys because they're like getting ready to go like break into Skywalker Ranch, and they've got Tom Sawyer playing, and it's just like from that point it was buried in my head that like this song is the song you listen to when you're about to do dumb shit. And so, the whole time I'm in the army, I'm like, well, I'm about to do dumb shit. So,
for a pre-combat song, it was Disturbed Indestructible.
yeah, but see, that's just lying to yourself.
Yeah, I know it is, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, it really gets you pumped up and all.
Yeah. Another good one though is Space Oddity.
Space
Major
Oddity.
Tom. Yeah, the Major Tom. It's just another good song. We're discussing songs. Can you hear me, Major Tom?
I haven't heard that one in a minute.
No, it's a good song.
I like Boston More Than a Feeling as well.
Yeah, Boston's a good group.
Oh my God, yes.
Another good one, Africa. Asia was good. Chicago was good. Europe.
Another good, another band that almost any song you listen to will get you hyped up for combat is Rammstein. It doesn't matter which song you pick, it will get you hopped up, going, pissed off, ready to kick indoors.
Dropkick Murphy.
Dropkick Murphys, yep. I especially love their Christmas song. I do. I love it. I love that tune. Absolutely love it. This is Christmas where I'm from. I absolutely love it.
Right. Oh my God. I swear my children are singing happy birthday in the other room.
What? Is Shasta
Yeah, I
out
don't
there
know.
with
They're
them?
playing.
She's out here with me, yeah.
Okay. It's kind of
But her
weird.
birthday's not till September, so I mean,
No, I'm saying Kidley's is tomorrow. I didn't know.
oh right.
I'm like, are they doing a
We
video
still get
call?
no. It's just the children in general. No, and we got to order stuff still to ship it out your way.
Yeah, it is one of those.
Oh no, it was literally we had to factor around some bills that felt weird.
Oh, I know what you're saying there. My
If we were
aunt got
actually
a.
gonna be there, if we were actually gonna like have been there for the party, we would have had the stuff like months ago. But it's like so because we got time and it's got to get shipped. Every time it's like when we probably would have done it sooner. My wife's like, oh hey, like this thing just went up in price like $20. It's like
Yeah.
that oh hell no. It's like it already
Yep.
like
My
because
aunt.
there's other stuff. It's like it's not even worth $20 more. And then the other thing was like a few of the other things. It's my wife's like, oh, this, and then like 20 minutes later, I'd get a text message. Never mind, I found this. Then I'd be like, everything's ready. And then, never mind, I changed my mind. This, it's like,
My
but my
my
wife did. My
aunt.
wife did find one thing that you aren't getting. That you aren't getting. I'm gonna be nice to you, okay? Because I won't get it from my child either. But it's the weirdest thing you've ever heard. Scented hair ties. You want your kid to chew on their hair? You give them scented hair ties.
Okay. That
Yeah.
is odd. That is odd. I'm just
I
saying that's
know.
odd.
I know. My wife is like, I don't understand this. They're scented hair ties.
That might work in high school though. Like, ooh, your hair smells so good. That'd be a little bit creepy though too.
Maybe that's what Joe Biden's checking all the kids for to make sure they don't have scented hair ties. In fact, they should probably after now that he's been president, they should probably stop selling scented hair ties.
Oh, is he the one who started that whole phase? I'm gonna call it a phase, a
That's
fad.
the reason that they're. I mean, he's. It
Strawberries.
definitely helped that there was social distancing and mask wearing come a certain point in campaign time. Cupcake scrunchies. She just showed it to me. Oh no, there's another one.
Cupcake.
Stretch and sniff. Scenties. Stretch or they're called Scenties, strawberry. Stretch and sniff hair ties.
Stretch and sniff.
Stretch and sniff.
Why didn't we think of that? I mean, come on, that's so. Why didn't we come up with that? We could be like millionaires now.
Because our minds are dirty. And that would
I
not
mean,
have been the
yeah,
first
but
thing we
come
thought.
on now.
Like we
I
may
mean,
be messed up, but we're not like, hey, we should make our hair a scrunchie that smells different than your shampoo. No, I've told my wife what we need to do. We need to take like the garage, half the garage, and turn it into a lizard habitat and breed those fucking $1,000 lizards. That way we can sell them and make money.
jeez. Yeah, have them
Could
pay
you
for
imagine?
themselves.
Could you imagine? Yeah. Could you imagine if we sold like 5 of those things? If they bred out and you sold like 5 of those things a month?
Dang.
Yeah. Or imagine if I sold, like say I sold 10 of them in a month, and then you kill off your taxes. Say they only breed out like twice a year even.
It's got to be difficult to breed them, though.
But look at the picture. My wife's sending it to you.
That thing looks like a land gator.
Do what?
I'm going to call it a land gator because that's what it looks like. It looks like somewhat like an
Yeah.
alligator that doesn't live in water.
Yeah, but it looks cool as shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The coloration, yeah. So I mean, imagine, and that thing's $1,000.
That eye just looks. That looks like the
Would it be the
Lord
eye
of the
of the tiger?
Rings, right there. You know, the Eye of
Eye of
Sauron.
Sauron. Yeah, but is it the eye of the tiger?
No, that's the Eye of Sauron.
There's freaking frog-eyed lizards that actually have, like the lizards that have that same eye setup that frogs have, dude. They look fucking like they're ready to like Hypnotoad. Futurama's coming back, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hulu picked it up, but the problem is, I guess due to negotiation for pay and whatever, DiMaggio, who did the voice of, I think it was DiMaggio, did the voice of Bender, isn't going to be doing the voice of Bender, and people are boycotting now. Like, get him or don't do it.
You got to keep Bender.
No, the voice, the actual.
That's what I mean. You got to
actor.
keep the voice. You got to.
Well, that's okay. They've got Kelly Cuoco doing Harley Quinn, and it doesn't sound right. And I really can't get into this new Harley Quinn show. It's just, I don't know. It's not maybe after the first episode, maybe after they found themselves, but I can't. And not with kids. Like it definitely not with kids. It is like a rated R cartoon. Yeah. Let's put it this way. Metalocalypse is more child appropriate than what this show is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but anyways, the Harley Quinn from the video games and everything else, that one, it's Tara Strong, who also does the My Little Ponies. So some of the ponies are also Harley Quinn, and all I can think is she's a psycho in as Harley Quinn. So what's that telling you about your ponies?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely on that. Makes sense though. You got to be a little bit psycho in order to do a voice of a pony.
Right. Well, and we get 3 viewers, so we'll definitely say if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Leave comments down below. We do respond to our comments as they come in, as we drop down to 2 viewers. Make sure to use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. Follow us on the Facebook at Jaggers Juxpalooza, and you can follow me on the Instagram at MPJags.
We have our official merchandise at cafepress.com/JaggersJuxtaPalooza. Go ahead and hit the notification bell as well, so that way you know when we're going to do another live video. Leave comments after the show as well. If we get a chance, we'll go back to the previous comments that were left after shows and everything like that as well.
Right, and definitely shouldn't be waiting this long to do a show again like we did the last time.
Yeah, it's been well, just summing it up, the past month's been hell for both of us, so it is what it is.
But it's not an excuse. Because
No,
your viewers are more important than family to us. You are, because most of you are family.
Oh my!
What's the name of that dog? What's the name of that dog in Wacky Racers?
Oh, the way I was just laughing.
That's what he sounds like when he starts laughing because he's wheezing. Yes, Muttley.
Muttley.
You sound like fucking Muttley.
Yep, Muttley.
But yeah, my wife looked it up.
I was in the middle of looking it up as well. That's the screwed up thing.
Well, the screwed up thing is the fact that she can't interact with you right now because I'm on this phone system.
Oh my!
There's a couple other things I wanted to bring up show wise, but I don't recall what all of them were.
Yeah, I understand that. I was trying to bounce ideas around. I kept on coming up with blanks, of course, with everything else that was going on today. Yeah. I will say, like, one of the things that Kinley got from my aunt, she likes to go overboard for any of the kids in the family. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. This time, definitely okay. Anyhow, a drawing table. Got her own little drawing desk, so that way keep her crafty stuff together. Zach
Right.
is button.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool, Yeah, I see it. Zach is Butley.
I know you see it. I was seeing if she'd seen it yet. I pulled it up. Yeah. But I guess it's better than being pizza.
I guess.
I don't know. That was a comment earlier.
What? Oh yeah,
The Daily
name is
the
Joe
Daily
Pizza
Hose.
Smith.
Yeah, I don't. I know a few Smiths, but I don't. Their first names are not Joe. So, but I think it's time to start dwindling this down.
Yeah, because I think I hear fighting again upstairs.
No, my reason was because my phone's at like 21%. I'd like to not kill it completely today.
Ooh, yeah, you got to keep your phone alive.
My battery, yeah, my battery doesn't last very well. So that's something that's just on par of getting replaced in general. But this has been the Zac Yak Pack and the Jaggers Jugs Palooza. Always make sure you use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. You can follow us on the Facebook at Jaggers Jugs Palooza. You can follow me on the Instagram at MPJags. Make sure you use that hashtag Don't Be a Swan. And you can follow the other Zach at.
Our official merchandise is available at cafepress.com/JaggersJugsPalooza. Go ahead, hit the notification bell so that way you know when we're doing another live video. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments afterwards, and we'll see if we can get back to them on the next episode.
The real question is, why have you not yet gotten any sort of social media for our viewers?
I'm a very private guy.
Bullshit. Very lazy guy. Very lazy guy.
Very busy, lazy guy.
No, that's excuses. Takes 3 seconds to set up an Instagram. Facebook already does it for you. But you guys have a great rest of your night, and we shall talk to you all later.
Have fun.